Hi, Tino Music and See. We're at Winter Nam. It's, I run into musicians all day, but I ran into actor extraordinary Chris Mulkey, who I remember really from like early 80s, Rambo.
Yeah, Rambo First Blood. Yeah, it was a great. Brian Dennehy and Sly and myself. Yeah, cool. It's a cool movie.
So that was about your fifth feature, but let's go back to your history. Where were you? Where'd you come from?
I grew up in Minnesota, playing music in Minnesota with all the rock bands and
Castaways?
the Castaways. Sure, yeah. I didn't play with them, but the guys were great.
You're not that old.
No, I'm not that old, but yeah. So then just came out to Hollywood, and I've been out here. I don't know, 5 decades. I think I have 120 movies now, or something.
Wow.
Yeah, I got a new one coming out called Rock Bottom with Jake Bon Jovi and myself, Sean McNabb, the great bass player,
I know Sean.
and Toshi, Toshi, the guitar player.
Yeah.
And I'm a guitar player too. So so it's coming out on Amazon Prime March 7th.
Wow.
Rock Bottom, yeah.
And that's about a 90s band that they're reforming.
Yeah, the reunion.
30 years later.
And they're looking for a new singer because the singer was a jerk, But lead singers are always the jerk. It's always the problem, If a singer in a band isn't playing a guitar, and he's just the front guy, if he isn't like Mick Jagger, he's a problem.
Well, you got to play one of my favorite producers in the whole world, Rick Rubin. How did you pull that off? You're too clean shaven.
Oh no, I totally transformed. Yeah, you'll love it. Yeah, it's really. They call me in the movie. They call me the Hand because I'm the hand that fixes all bands. I'm the groove guy because all roads lead to now. Okay.
All roads lead to now. Love it.
Come on.
Talk about your music. Let's talk. You're a guitar player.
Yeah, I've sold I think 40 tunes to movies. I have a new movie coming out.
You did soundtrack work.
Yeah, called The Inheritance. I put 5 songs in that, and I have a new album out. We call them records now, called Tucson Tapes with a great actor and director William Shockley. It's border music from Tucson, Arizona. It's called Tucson Tapes. It's on Apple Music. It's really cool. So I play mandolin, guitar, my finger pick, flat pick, slide guitar.
Extremely talented, and you're doing the right thing. I think you caught on to the whole placement thing.
Yeah. How did that happen? I had a series with Annie Potts on Lifetime called Any Day Now about race relations in the South, and my friend who was a writer on that, Mark Israel, said, "Mulkey, let's see if we can put some of your music in the series." So over the course of 4 years, almost 100 shows, I think I put 12 songs in the show. I would play. There would be scenes where I would, "Hey, Mary Elizabeth, come on, sit down on the front porch and let me play a song." So I'd take out my acoustic and play my Gibson, and it was pretty cool. Yeah. So that was the beginning of selling songs.
Early on, it was B.B. Chung King, and I had that conversation with him about placement, and he knew. he gravitated to that in the 80s.
Yeah.
What is your advice for artists right now who are creating content? Well, really artists, but they're creating content to get their stuff placed. What is your advice?
Well, it all starts with laying down the track and having a real clear hook and real great poetry, and then if you have a real clear vision of the song being pops with the vision, then you can get it out there, and then just talk to actors and producers and go hang out and just do your stuff,
So you don't use like a middleman, like a company that would a library placement company.
No, I don't use a library placement company. I'm sort of gregarious. I'm my own publisher. I'm Island Lake Music, and it's been great. It's been really good. And
You should write a book.
people have told me that I should write a book. I don't know. Yeah, maybe, but the important part about songwriting is to play what you hear, and and play what you hear and be specific. I hate pronouns. I like articles, but I like nouns, but I don't like pronouns like he, she, or it. No, I don't like that. But Daytona Beach, Chrysler, 2-lane highway, blacktop, yeah.
Wow, you're probably one of the most an artist that's really out there in many facets. really making a strong living at this.
Yeah, I've done well. I got 3 movies on Amazon Prime right now. Rock Bottom coming out, and then 2 westerns, Deadland, which I don't have a song in, and also Farhaven, which is a great movie, 1880s western. It's been good. I'm really happy. I'm thankful.
And what's your internet movie database? You can just go to it, or do you have a website?
I have chrismulkeymusic.com, which has all my music, or you can just go play Chris Mulkey, or IMDb. It's just Chris Mulkey. I'm going to press this and see what song comes up.
Okay.
Play Chris Mulkey. It's usually my daughter singing Blue Highway. Oh, Red Dress. Oh, this is a great song. Yeah, it's nice.
Wow.
It goes, red dress and a shotgun shack. He told her she'd be right back. Now she's stuck on the wrong side of the railroad track doing $50 at a tack. Yeah, that's like that, yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You got soul, man.
I got a little bit.
Are you an Orange County guy now?
No, Venice, California,
Venice?
OG.
Right on.
I've been here. I came out here when I was, a teenager, and like 20.
Sure.
And
A lot better weather than Minnesota.
yeah, but Minnesota. I say this in retrospect. Minnesota weather never really bothered me because I was always busy. Like, you'd be up in a club, or I did theater work, so I'd be in a theater. So I was always working.
But you came out of here before you came out before Prince was even.
Yeah.
known yet. Yeah.
But how about a great? Oh man,
I know. I
Prince.
just saw his piano.
Yeah, I saw him twice.
Wow.
And one of my students that I taught at drama school when I was working, I went back to Minnesota and taught at drama school, and he was Matt Fink was Prince's piano player.
Oh, okay,
Doc-
yeah, that's why I know the name.
Dr. Matt Fink.
Doctor.
They call him Doctor.
Okay.
But he wasn't a doctor of
Music.
keys, yeah. But I'm work with Keith Taylor at Custom Tailored Studios, and so he and I are buddies. So I'm here with him and Mr. Bobby Gray, who I played with at Coach House.
Incredible artist.
Oh, Bobby Gray?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm trying to learn everything from him.
Cool.
Well, cool.
All right. Well, Winter Nam, MusicUCanSee, Chris Mulkey,
Deal.
actor extraordinaire and musician.
Come on now.